Today I'm going to be interviewing one of my producer friends named XVI Beats. We're going to be going over all the things that make up a successful producer, how we became successful, and overall how to build relationships, make money, and hold yourself in the music industry. With all that being said, hope you guys watch this whole video and let's get into it. All right, welcome, bro.
Yo, welcome, Saiful. What's up, man?
I'm chilling, bro. I'm glad to have you on. Just introduce yourself to the people, let them know what you do.
Okay, my name is XVI. I've been a trap producer since 2017. I've been kind of doing all this kind of shit, you know, that shoegaze type shit, man. All the kind of fucking trends. I've been like very recently, for the past 2 months, I've been in the techno scene and the D&B scene in my city. And I've been learning that kind of shit.
That's fire, bro. That's fire. The reason I had you on this specifically because, you know, some of the stuff we talked about when it comes to like mindset and, you know, just working hard and whatnot, I feel like a lot of other producers don't have those same views as you, and I think we could have a great conversation together. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is, what do you think the key to success as a producer is?
Okay, well, first off, man, you gotta have like a real passion. You can't be doing this shit for like you see Nick Mira, you see fucking whatever, Kavi, but like even him, man, if you watch his videos, man, like he wasn't really in it for the money, man, because if he was in that for the money, he wouldn't be doing it for like, he was doing this shit for like 2 years every day. He wasn't even making a fucking cent, bro. If you look at his old videos, man, he was grinding for so long. He wasn't in it for the fucking money. Karma got to him and it gave him the fucking money. But he wasn't here for that, you know what I mean? You gotta have a real passion for that, and you gotta make music to make music. You wanna make music that you could listen to, maybe have fun with your friends, or even like you want to help an artist get to where they want to be.
Exactly,
that's what music is. It's fun. It's meant to be like to make someone's day better.
Exactly. And this is what I talked about previously in a previous video. Someone came up to me specifically, you know, they were like, oh, I want to make money off music. I want to sell like a clothing brand or some shit. But they straight up said they don't have passion for music. And I told them, I was like, don't even try. It's not worth it. So
they're going to give up, bro.
I think you're definitely right.
They can't stay in it if they're in there for the money, like, because it's going to get hard. And also, you're probably not going to make money in your first year, bro. So, you know.
You have to go in with the mindset, you know, that you're not going to make money. Like when I first started, I didn't even think about selling it. I was just posting for fun. And it took me like an entire summer of like just posting beats every now and then to then one person finally contacting me to buy something. But then even after that, I didn't sell another beat for like 4 months or something like that. So definitely in the beginning, you know, don't be in it for the money. Never be in it for the money, really. Like obviously, yeah, we want to get paid at the end of the day, but you still want to do it because it's what you enjoy and it's what your passion is. Like, genuinely, this is one of the only things that I look forward to doing every day.
I get you, man. Like, my life really, like, it would be completely fucking different if it wasn't music. Like, I've kind of gotten to the point where, like, my entire social life is music. My entire, like everyday, everything. Like, I go to college for music. I fucking, you know what I mean? Like, everything is just a goal to make music. Like my friends, when we hang out, we make some tracks, we make some music. When we go to the clubs, we play some music. It's that type of shit, man. We're not like that's literally my whole life, man. I won't even know what my life would be without music. I got like super into this, like at the end of 21. And then ever since, man, it's just kind of like, I'm just kind of following a path. Like I wake up and I already have like a schedule written down for fucking... Same. You know what I mean?
I think that's very important as well, you know. To be successful, you got to be productive. And I think, you know, just having your schedule written down, knowing what you're going to work on is very important. That's a whole nother part of producing, you know, is the routine. Routine is everything for me, really.
Exactly, bro. If you guys haven't watched it, man, watch that Winter Arc video. That shit literally fucking changed how I work, man.
Hell yeah.
It changed my fucking workflow, bro. And also, I went through that shit, like, again, like a month ago, 3 weeks ago, whatever the fucking time was, when my fucking producing career was changing into the more, like, rave scene in my city. I had to rewatch that video, get my fucking goals right, get like my mindset right. That video just helped me go smooth sailing from there, man. You guys gotta watch that video, for real.
And that's why I wanted to have you on, is because like I don't think a lot of people can comprehend that video like other people can. Like I'm not calling people dumb, but I'm just saying like people don't understand that side of it. They just want to learn, you know, make beats, sell beats, but you know, the goal setting, the relationships, the mindset, the discipline, that's all like a whole different part of the music industry that a lot of people don't talk about, or really any industry, really, because doing this music shit is like, you're basically all on your own. Like you don't have like a boss, like a regular job. So you got to hold yourself accountable.
Exactly, bro. Because if you can't hold yourself accountable, or if you give up, man, or like if you decide to not be consistent for like 2 days and go back on it, bro, like there's nobody gonna stop you, and that 2 days is never gonna be just 2 days, man. You just unlocked an option in your brain to give up, bro, and your brain's gonna be using that over and over again. It's like when you skip school, man. I was never good with school. Like you skip school one day, you end up skipping 2 days, then you skip 3 days, and then you're just not in like for most of the weeks, bro. You know what I mean? That's exactly how it works in your brain. You give your brain an option to do it, it will do it.
And I think when it comes to like this whole like mindset thing, something we were talking about earlier is the goal setting part of it. I've talked about that as well in the Winter Arc video, but you know, now that it's like a new year, everybody's like on their New Year's resolution shit. I have like a whiteboard on my wall. I've just kind of wrote down some new goals. I think goal setting is very, very important as a producer.
I feel that, man. I feel that. Like every so often, I mean, it's not even every so often. I kind of have like goals, like long-term goals, and then like every day I'm just kind of working towards these goals, and like I kind of already have in my mind what to do next. It's a good thing to keep like weekly deadlines for yourself. Like I have this track house weekly. Every Monday I have to send track house to 150 people, which I'm assuming you do as well, Seifel. And that gives me a thing. Every Monday I have to have this ready, which that means that by Thursday I'm going to be getting a loop fucking folder ready, put that into fucking Drive. I get some like MailChimp email, set up all that shit, man. I'm probably going to be adding more people because I get into like a rabbit hole of adding more people to this email list. So now it's 160 and it keeps going up. You have this like one thing that's like, it's very important to you. You keep doing that deadline and then it's just going to become natural. So you don't even have to think about it. So you can use that energy that you were thinking about the trackouts onto something else, like learning a new skill, like maybe learning some other genre. Maybe you want to go into the old school kind of shit. Gotta learn how to do that. You can use your mental energy to learn something new, which I feel like you should always be learning something new. Because if you want to survive in this fucking industry, man, you can't be doing the same fucking shit, man. Because nobody cares about the same shit in the next 2 months, man.
This is like an endlessly growing industry. You got to be adapting to like whatever's new, or you got to start something new. And like you can't just do the same shit and hope for a different result. You got to be able to like innovate, or you got to be able to do something and then see the results, see what went well, see what went wrong, and then, you know, kind of adapt with that. So that's kind of what I've been doing for these past few months. And with that mixed with just educating myself, I've matured a lot. And I think these last couple weeks even, I've been working harder than ever, and I've had some crazy results, which I think are really going to show within the next few months or so.
Congrats, bro. The numbers you were doing last year was insane. And it's only getting higher from here, man, because I can see you're doing consistency, man. I can see you don't give up, man. You're constantly posting on your story, man. And, like, you're constantly doing some random fucking videos, making new shit, man. I like that vinyl sample thing, by the way. You're kind of moving into that Max Shooter era kind of videos. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that could survive longer. Because I've been seeing, like, less type beat tutorials. I never see type beat tutorials anymore. And I've been seeing more cook-up videos. Like, instead of Nick Mira doing, this is how to do this type beat or whatever, he's just kind of doing a 10-minute video where he just records until cooking up. And it's kind of the same thing, because everybody's learning from him. But he's letting his creativity, like, do whatever the fuck he wants to do. He's not making a type beat. Because what the fuck is a type beat anyway?
Exactly. I think there's kind of like a new meta in social media right now. Like, I'd say, like, for the last few years, it's been, like, these overly edited, you know, just, like, these videos, but the kind of new meta now is like just very raw, unedited videos of just somebody giving advice or cooking up or just talking about a certain subject. And I think it gives a more real feeling, and it gives a bigger connection from audience to creator.
There's this video that Pario made. I know that you know who that is. He's from Internet Money. Mm-hmm. He made some songs on Trippie Redd's like newest album. Pario, he made this fucking video. It was like the constant confusion of being a musician. This video fucking blew my mind, bro. Like, you wouldn't think so, man. You think this dude is a fucking millionaire or whatever he is? I mean, I don't even know what his living situation is. Man, he was talking, like, as if he was the same fucking bedroom producer that, like, me or you is. Like, oh, man, it's such a fucked up video, man. And, like, it kind of, like, helps you realize that, like, we're all fucking human. Like, Metro Boomin is basically walking the same shoes we are, except, like,
yeah, exactly.
He just did things better. You know, he made the right fucking decisions. You know what I mean? And I feel like every human is the same fucking human. This might be going into some fucking weird spirituality shit, man. But I feel like every human is the same human.
I think everybody comes from something different.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
But I think there's some good in that. You know, you learn from other people's experiences. I think building relationships is one of the most important things you could do in the music industry. Because everybody kind of grows in different ways, and you learn from other people's mistakes, which is actually kind of like what I want to do on this channel. I teach people what I did wrong, so then they don't fuck it up. In theory, but yeah, relationships super important.
I get you, man. And like, if you're trying to build relationships like in real life, not even just like online, I've seen so many people do this the wrong way, the complete wrong way. Where like, say I'll be in like a club, or like, it's especially raves. Clubs aren't so bad for it, but because raves, there's no line or stage or whatever between the people running the show and the people enjoying the show. There'd be like a bunch of like producers, or even just some people who have a band, or they're a fucking singer or whatever, and they'll be going behind, and they'll be going to like the organizers or just a random DJ and trying to get them to fucking follow them on Instagram. Or like
Right, like
being like, yeah, like, use my beats, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, that doesn't...
there's a wrong way and there's a right way to do it.
Yeah.
I've had a couple experiences. There's one experience I've had, which is me. I did it the right way. I actually made a local connect recently, and I didn't even really like bring up that I made beats until it came up in conversation. I was just talking to him, being a cool person, and I think that's very important, is that you don't want to just shove it down their throat like, you know, use my beats. There's another example. This was online, but it still applies. I was on a call with an artist and another producer, and me and that producer made a beat for the artist, but the other producer's being very annoying. That's the best way I could describe it. Very pushy, demanding, you know, just not cool in general. So after we got off that call, the artist texts me. He's like, yo, I didn't really fuck with that producer. If you make me a solo beat, I'll use it. So I ended up locking in that connection, but he didn't, just because of his personality and how he acted.
And see, like, thing is, I don't really like, I'm kind of being like really like iffy about giving advice on how to make relationships properly, because I don't want to like teach someone how to do this and the exact same person, like the exact wrong person, learns from my advice and does all those things right, because that would end up hurting the organizer or hurting the DJ or whatever who just wants to make a friend. Like, at the end of the day, man, it's all about fucking friendships and fun, you know? Like, don't try to make relationships with someone who you think is important or cool so you can use them, so you can be in their position, man. Because when you're in their position, man, everybody's like gonna realize what the fuck you did, and like you're basically gonna get blacklisted. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and then you just ended up hurting someone that you think is cool. Like, why would you do that? That's kind of the thing about fucking friendships. You watch all these fucking motivational videos or whatever about like how like I seen this fucking video or whatever quote, and it's like, the 5 people you're around the most is basically a description of you, which is like a good way to think about the relationships you build. Don't think about them like relationships you build in the music industry. Think about them like as in friends and people you want to share the most amount of time with, so you can become the best person.
Exactly. I think overall, like, the key to producing is really just consistency. You know, have your set goals, build strong relationships with people. Don't chase the money. It's very simple, but it, you know, a lot of people just don't focus on these things. I think people need to focus on that more than just, you know, the basic beat selling advice.
The funny thing is, basically what we're describing is like how someone would act if their main goals were to have fun in music and they make the best amount, like they make the best quality music they could, and also to have the most fun doing it. You know what I mean? That's like just a normal action someone would take if they had the right intentions. So like basically what we're saying is like the most important part is intentions, you know?
Yeah, I agree. And I mean, I genuinely love what I do. You know, I wake up every day, I have fun, and the money's just kind of like a bonus from it. It's like, yeah, I get paid for doing what I like.
Exactly. And like basically I'm going to talk to about like a good way to like make a connection, which basically this dude, he's actually really cool. He has this band. And he came up to me like after the rave when I was outside in the smoking area with my friends. He didn't come there during, he didn't come there like, you know, when I was having fun and stuff. when I was with my own friends and stuff. He came up to me after, like, when we were in the smoking area, everybody was chilling, going home and stuff, and he came up to me, and he told me that he would like me to engineer and produce for his rock band, and like basically he was just asking me to like do something for him, but also I would be very interested in that, and like he obviously knew that I would be interested in that because I'm a producer, and like that's what producers do, you know, basically like asking me to do my job basically. You know, he's not really like asking me to promote his stuff. He's not like trying to get in, or you know what I mean, trying to like that type of shit. He's just kind of like asking me for a service which I provide publicly, you know. So
yeah, that makes sense.
Oh yeah, also I want to add to that thing, like that would end up like helping him in the future, because say I do like, which I will eventually, say I do like produce and engineer for this dude's band, I'm obviously going to post that. You know, it's something it's a work I did, so I'm going to like post that, and in that way he's going to be getting attention from that, you know. But he didn't do it in a sly way. He didn't do it in like trying to get something from me. He's just asking me for a service, and I'm providing the service. And like by me providing the service, he's going to get like attention. Yeah, just be kind to people, man. If you just be kind to like the people around you, they'll be kind to you. Like it's so fucking weird. You won't even think so, because like when you watch all these fucking videos on how to get money and shit, man, like it's like, oh, then they'll take your loops, they'll do this. Everybody in the fucking music theory or music industry that I've met, like online and in person, are the most kindest people in the fucking world, man. They don't seem to have any like fucking bad bone in their body. I mean, obviously they do, man. Everybody has fucking skeletons in their closet, right? But it's like they don't. They're just kind of being kind, man. Like if I asked anybody for help, man, be it like online or just someone I send loops to, or like even in person, man, like they literally give me advice, man, all the fucking time. Like I ask, how do I do this? How do I make these kind of hi-hats, or how do I make this sound like techno and good in the speakers? And like I've been given fucking proper like essays of how to do this shit, and like even like the loops people, like I was asking, how do I do these trackouts the best way possible? How do I provide the best service? And I was given like, and I asked a bunch of people this, and I was given like advice. And then also I remember asking you, Seifel, when this industry producer asked me for a fucking stems for a beat, and I thought that was dodgy as fuck, man, because they didn't pay for shit. I asked a bunch of people this, and they gave me advice. They gave me proper advice, and then I went ahead and sent the stems to them, because I understood that like it should be safe enough, and at the end of the day it's just a fucking beat, like, you know, they can make another one.
Exactly. I mean, yeah, if you're a genuinely good person, then people are willing to help you out. I mean, I've helped tons of people out, but it's like I'm also not going to give handouts if they're like a shitty person, you know.
Exactly. And also everybody's got their own time to do their own shit, you know. So like you can't really expect like someone to like use their time on you if like they don't really see anything in you. You know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah. Overall, I think those are the most important things as being a producer. You know, we covered goal setting, building relationships, the key to success, mindset, basically all that. Very important things as a producer. Once again, thank you for coming on, bro.
Of course, man, of course.
And that'll do it for today's video. So if you guys enjoyed this, leave a like on it, click here to watch another video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
See you.